Welcome guys, today we are going to create signing logo reveal in After Effects using simple third-party plugin. So let's start. Open After Effects and start by creating a new component for the project file. I will name it as main count and keeping the width of 920 and height 1080. This time I will reduce the frame rate to 24 for nice cinematic motion and duration of 10 seconds and hit OK. So this is your interface. Let's start by creating this new solid layer, name it as background. This will be your background. You can keep it any background that you want. I will change the color to slightly darker gray color for my background. So, okay, it's looking good. Let's start by creating particles by duplicating the layer by pressing Ctrl+T and rename it as particles. Then select the particle layer and go to Effects and Presets, search for CC Particle System Second. That will be my effect for this project. Drag the effect and place it over particles. Go to 3 frames forward to see the effect. Okay, it's looking cool over here. I will drag the anchor point somewhere here. My animation will start here. Go to physics and change the animation to direction. I will change the velocity to 0.5 and as well as the gravity to 0. Then go to producer and change the radius X to 100 as well as radius Y to 100. Okay, it's looking cool. Now go to particles and change the particle type to shaded sphere. Now the particles are huge in size. Change the birth size to 0.1 as well as the depth size to 0.1. Now it's looking cool. Your particles will look something like this, but they're huge in amount. But I want to change the particles numbers. So change the birth rate to 2. Now it's good. I will change the particles color to slightly orange. You can change it as per your requirement. Okay, it's looking cool over here. Then let's move to the next step. Go to the project section and import the logo that you want to animate. Drag that file and place it over all layer and change the size as per you want. I will keep it somewhere like this. Okay, it's fine. Select the layer and right click over it, decompose it. I will name it as logo form. And don't forget to select the move all attributes and hit OK. Now go to layer setting and search for auto trace that will trace the edges of our logo. Then select auto trace and change the channel to luminance. Keep the tolerance 1, minimum area 10, threshold 5 and corner roundness 50% and hit OK. You can see that our logo edges will automatically traced, which will help us to work on it. Now the anchor points are not required. You can hide it by unchecking the toggle system that's right over here. Now go to Effects and Presets, search for Saver. It's a third-party plugin. You can download it for free. I will keep the link in the description. Drag it and place it over logo comp and go to Customize Code. Change the code type to Layer Mask. It will add an effect in our logo combo. Then go to Preset and change it to Arc Reactor. This looks good to me. So let's animate this one by changing the offset value to 0%. Let's bring it the first frame and create a keyframe at the end offset and move to few frames forward somewhere over here and change the offset value to 50%. Now you can preview it by moving the keyframe. If you are not animating this one, you can change it to half. This will help you out. Now it's cool. Now it's looking cool. So move on to the next step. Let's go to the render setting. And change the composite setting to transparent. This will appear your background. You can preview it and check it. You can always change the preset color by clicking over it. You can keep it 31, but I will keep it something in between red and orange that will keep a lightning fire effect to my project. Somewhere like here. Then select the logo comp and duplicate by pressing Ctrl+D and changing the preset to Kryptonite. Now let's complete the whole logo. So we need to change the mask evolution. So the option is under Customize Code. So open it and change the mask evolution to 180%. Let's move forward to see the animation. Well, it's looking cool. Let's change its color also. I will make it something like blue. You are free to choose your color. Hit OK. Let's preview this one. I think there is a slightly mistake from my side. Instead of 180, I just written 100, so change this to 180. Now I can preview this one. Now it's looking good and fair. So it's looking cool, but I can't see any detail in my logo. So let's fix it. Open the distortion and core distortion. Let's change the core distortion amount to 7. I'm also changing the core size to 1. Now you can see some detailing in logo. Yep, it's looking cool. Let's move to our next step. In this step, we will reveal our logo. It's simple and very easy. Select any logo comp and duplicate by Ctrl D. Then delete the sever effect. Now you can see your logo. Go to the effect and preset. Search for Venetian blind. Select it and drag it over top layer, which is our logo. This will help to reveal our logo. Change the width size to 10 and direction to 45 degrees. And change the transition to 100%. Keep the keyframe at 3 seconds. create a keyframe at transition, move 1 second forward and make it 0. You can preview it. Okay, it's looking good. Now go to the second layer and keep the keyframe at 2 seconds. Create a keyframe at crow size. As well as in the third layer, create a keyframe at core size. Move 1 second forward and change the core size to 0. As well as in the second layer also. So let's preview it and see how it's animating. Cool. This is looking good to me. So now move to our next step. Let's make all the keyframes easy. Select all the layers, press U to open all keyframes. Now select all the keyframes and press F9 to make it easy. Now let's add a nice zoom effect to our logo. So for this, select all the layers except particles layer and background layer. Right click it and decompose all the layers. Now let's name it logo animation or logo any. Hit OK. Go to 3 seconds and select logo and press S for scale and R for rotation. Create a keyframe in both in rotation and scale. Then bring it to first frame. Change the rotation value to -45 degree and scale to 250. Now preview it. Select the logo layer and press U to open all the keyframes and make them easy as well. And also add motion blur to it. If you didn't see your switch tab over here, press F4 to see it. So let's run preview it and see how it's looking. Cool. You are free to use other options and play with different styles that you want. Now let's move to our final step, that to give a film bar to our effect. We'll start by creating a new solid layer. We'll name it as film. And don't forget to change its color. We'll keep it as black. Hit OK. Then search effect preset for CC Jaws. There it is. Drag it and place it over film. Then change the height to 0 and compression to 75%. Now our animation is totally ready. So run preview it and see how it's looking like. Great. I will see you in next video. Thanks for watching Motion Effects.